Here's the main street we live on. We come up to here at this arch. And that is the name of our street. These are being worked on, so enjoy them. These are being worked on. They're going to be tearing this all up, but the steps are filled in with concrete right now so they can get the wheelbarrows up and down. So it's more of a ramp. So just past our door, I'm going to turn back so you can see what it looks like. Ours is there on the left. This is the street we just came up. Now there are 2, maybe 3 units in here. So this is the little gate. The key takes a little jiggle. And then I gotta shut this behind me. We'll come back up the stairs. And this first to the right is ours. This to the left is ours too. We'll come around back to that. It's the same unit, but there's a door. I left it open. It's a little entry with me in it. I'll shut the door. You can see what the entry looks like. It's not much to see. Old guy left one of his canes. Maybe I'll bring it back to Dad. Little dog vest. So first thing you see on the left here is a storage closet. Just a closet. That's all storage. And that goes over to the living room. This is a door that goes into the kitchen. I don't know why the door would ever be closed. This will probably just be open all the time. And this will lead us up into the kitchen area. So that first street we were on, the very, very first one, this is looking out on that street. So this is where he had his ranged top and hood and the sink. Then he had his table here and some piece of furniture. This is not where things were. So the cabinets that are all going to come out, and the sink and everything. But this is the street we were just on. I just walked up that where those people are. Well, that's the view down the street that way. Back this way, we just passed it on the way through, was this door, which is the bathroom, which is ghastly. That's where the washing machine was, a little shower stall, a toilet and bidet, and the sink. This is all going to get rearranged and hopefully made bigger. Well, not bigger, but move stuff around, put a bigger shower in. Coming back this way, passing that storage closet on the right. Here's our entry. We just came in. And then this is our living room. This is a decent sized place. So the street I came up and I said they got concrete ramps built in. That's what this looks over, but you can't really tell unless you look way out. But there's that street. But we're right up against a wall here with our neighbors. So here's the living room. Some built-in closets over there. Anyway, just a big rectangle. Oh, also there's a shrine here to Mary. It's a Black Mary. It's a thing around here to have a Black Mary. I don't understand. Also, there's Jesus. And I guess they had a pellet stove or something here. That's going to come out because he also has an AC unit, which does heat and AC. So I don't know why I still have the pellet stove. So this goes into our bedroom. These probably were not original one or all one unit. Look how thick this wall is. That's probably 1.5 to 2 feet across of some like stone. So this was cut through at some point. Anyway, there's this little landing here. Little storage closet there. Come down. Here's the window. It's the same wall as the living room windows. So it also looks out on the street, but this one has bars on it for some reason. I don't know who's going to come up here, but anyway, there's a few steps stepping down here. We got this little landing for no reason. And this is the bedroom. It's just this giant room with this arched ceiling. You can see that you got to do some work on these. But these really old style arches here, they call them vaults. And this here, and there's one here. Can't see it too well. But this is just a very, very long room with a tall arch ceiling. This is, it's got to be at least 12 feet. So here is that door that we saw on the way up. So that goes over to the kitchen, our other entry door. And here are the stairs we came up. So when you come up the stairs, you can either go right into the kitchen, and go upstairs to whoever lives up there, or you can turn left and go into our bedroom. So what's weird is, I'm going to shut this door. This is kind of narrow here. From here to here is probably like 5 feet. But when you come back here, it's got this big arched thing. I think that is the stairwell that we just saw that goes up. And so they have this space under here. I don't really understand it. But this is where the bed's gonna go, because this will be wide enough for a bed. And it's deep enough for a bed too. But that narrow room is still kind of narrow until you get back to this big space back here. Oh, and there's Mary and appearing to somebody. Anyway, that's the bedroom. We'll come back, just go through the house the other direction. It's the window. Here's the stairs up to the living room. Oh, I just hit my head on that low thing. I've only done it once or twice. Ow. Yeah, let's show you. I don't know if you can see it, but that's how high it is. It's not bad once you get through, but ouch, because that part's plenty tall. Living room. Come back this way. There's that closet door. It's the kitchen door. I don't know why it exists. Here's the entry. Here's the bathroom. Kitchen. I'm going to let the final shot be a pretty shot of the street.